Specific environments bring specific challenges to our thermoregulatory system. Can you predict what the challenges would be in each of these following contexts? A football match in humid conditions, marathon runners in a desert, and Arctic explorers. We're going to have a look at each of these examples in detail, but you don't need to memorize them. You should be able to generally explain how the body regulates temperature in different contexts. So what are the risks of playing a football match in hot and humid conditions? Exercising in hot and humid conditions carries a high risk of overheating. Humid air means less sweat evaporates, so less heat will leave the body via sweat. As a result, the body overheats unless it has external ways to stay cool. Some examples of using external ways to stay cool would be spraying cold water on yourself or using a fan to increase airflow. There are rare reports of athletes dying from playing matches on hot, humid days and overheating. So what about dry and hot conditions? Exercising in hot and dry conditions carries a high risk of overheating and dehydration. A high volume of sweat evaporates. The person dehydrates unless they frequently drink high volumes of liquid. Dehydration leads to reduction in sweating, which can lead to overheating. What about extremely cold conditions? Extremely cold environments can cause the thermoregulatory centre to fail. Shivering and vasoconstriction are not enough for the body to keep up with cold temperatures. The body drops to dangerously low temperatures. Any body temperature that's less than 35 degrees Celsius would be called hypothermia. The thermoregulatory centre then stops functioning. Strangely, people that have hypothermia can sometimes feel like they're too hot and have an urge to remove their clothes. So what about challenges to the thermoregulatory centre which come from issues inside the body? Challenges to the thermoregulatory system can also come from the body's internal environment. Can you predict what the challenges would be in each of these following conditions? Let's start with a newborn baby. So a challenge for newborns is that they have an underdeveloped thermoregulatory centre. They can't shiver and they can't sweat as much as adults and have little body fat. What about a person with paraplegia? Paraplegia is paralysis of lower parts of the body. The thermoregulatory challenges associated with this is that there's no shivering below the level of damage in the spine, and a reduced muscle mass means less heat is produced from respiration. Finally, what about a person with a brain tumour? If someone has a damaged thermoregulatory centre, they may have issues with detecting temperature from receptors, but also with coordinating the responses such as vasodilation, vasoconstriction, sweating, and shivering.
Thanks for watching. If you want to take your GCSE revision to the next level, head over to launchpadlearning.com and check out our smart learning platform that's been designed to get you top results in your exams. We cover your whole specification and make revision fun with interactive quizzes, easy-to-follow videos, and more. You'll be kept motivated by your own AI tutor who's here to support you every step of the way. To check it out for yourself, click here. Or click here to keep watching a selection of the videos from our full GCSE Biology course. See you there!